Hi everyone, this is Shannon from the irishscrapper.blogspot.com, and today I have a super cute card for you that I actually saw another demonstrator do in a different color, but pretty much the same layout. Angie Judah from Chicken Scratch did one of these a few weeks ago, and I absolutely loved it, so I wanted to give it a try. And I used some rich raspberry, mint macaron, and the delightful Dijon. So here is our card, and I basically used two stamp sets, the Party Wishes, and then a stamp set called Party Pants from our recent celebration, which has just ended. So you can use any kind of sentiment that you'd like. I just happened to choose this one since it fit my card and the size that I needed. So let's go ahead and get started. For our card base, I used a piece of thick Whisper White, and this is again 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Our Designer Series paper, the DSP from the Brights collection, was cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and we are going to go ahead and adhere that down to the front of our card. So let me grab my adhesive. Okay, and then we need a piece of Whisper White, not the thick one, cut at 4 1/2 by 4. So let me get that for you. Okay, so here's our white, not the thick, just the regular, and this is 4 1/2 by 3, and we are going to round these corners with the Project Life corner punch. So let's get that lined up. Okay, and then we can go ahead and adhere that down to the front of our card. Probably don't need that much adhesive. I was just doing some embossing, so it was just a habit. Okay, so let's get that laid down. And then what we did was took some of the It's My Party washi tape, and this one has balloons on it, and I just am kind of eyeballing the length that you need. It's probably about 3 1/4 inches or so, maybe 3 1/2, depending on what you want. I think I'll go a little bit shorter. And I'm okay with the torn edges. If you don't like that, you can definitely do your own. So we'll get that laid down. And then I have a piece of Delightful Dijon, and this is cut at 4 1/4. And then she flagged her ends, so I'm going to go ahead and do that also. And I don't have the little banner punch, so I'm going to use my triple banner. Okay, so that looks better. And I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive on that. Okay, if you get some on your edges, you could just roll that in. You could use glue dots too, even. That would be easy as well. The Fast Fuse is pretty sticky. Okay, so I'm going to lay that over, just over the edge of my washi tape. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the cupcakes. So the Party Wishes does come in a bundle, and that is where the cupcake sentiment came from. And the bundle comes with 3 mini punches that punch the candle, the balloon, and the cupcake. So I have a couple of these already stamped. I did 2 in Rich Raspberry, 1 in Dijon Delight, and 1 in Mint Macaron. So let me get those punched out. Okay, and then what I did is I cut my dimensionals along the edge, you can cut your dimensionals in half, and we're just going to pull those smaller pieces and use those on the cupcakes. And you're just going to line your cupcakes up, you know, right on top of your Delightful Dijon. I believe Angie used some more designer series paper, if I'm not mistaken. So you can choose whatever color you want. And then I use some of the mint macaron and black baker's twine. And I'm just going to take that. We could have done this behind the white layer, which would be fine. I'm just going to run mine right over this layer. On my original one, I think I did do that under the white layer. And then we just need to stamp our sentiment. And again, mine says happy birthday to you. And that was from the Party Pants. So I'm going to grab my rich razzleberry. And we're going to ink that up. That looks good. And I'm just going to stamp mine up in this corner. Perfect. Okay, so there is, oh, you know what? I actually stamped a couple more cupcakes on the inside of my card. So I'm going to leave that rich razzleberry out, and I'm going to open my card. And I don't mind the baker's twine there, so I'm going to not worry about that. And I'm going to stamp a cupcake in each corner of my card. Okay, so there are our cards for today, and like I said, this was a card that I cased from Angie Judah, so please check out her version on Chicken Scratch. She is another very cute version, and I thank you for watching, and I look forward to being back with you guys real soon. Thanks so much. Bye.